everyone, it's Lara. So today I wanted to share with you the progress I've made with my project pan. So let's start with the things I've used up. The first thing I used up is this primer from Too Faced. It's called the Primed and Peachy Primer. I really enjoyed this. I really liked the texture. I thought, it made my skin look pretty nice, so I did enjoy that. I'm going to be replacing it with this Hard Candy Primer, the Energizing Primer Veil. I've only used it a couple of times, and so far it seems pretty good. It says it's made with citrus extract, which helps brighten the skin. Haven't really noticed any brightening, but again, only used it a couple of times. It does have a light citrus scent, which is fine. It's nothing overpowering, so I don't mind that. The next thing I used up is my foundation. So I was using this brand that I cannot pronounce. I enjoyed the foundation while it lasted. It was a bit dark for me, and the finish was a little matte. It also smelled kind of like potpourri, which I didn't really care for, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. Also, this foundation's super expensive. It's also very hard to get your hands on because it's only sold in certain parts of Japan and maybe the airport. I got this from the Hong Kong airport. I randomly saw it there, so don't foresee myself repurchasing that. I used up my eyeliner. I was working on the Milani Eye Tech Extreme Eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black. I didn't really care for this eyeliner. The tip was just a little too long. The ink was having trouble getting all the way to the tip, so I wound up cutting it off. So I was able to get it to apply a little bit better doing that, but also it would transfer a little bit on the outer corner of the eyes, which, yeah, I don't really care for that, so I wouldn't buy that again. I'm replacing it with this Too Faced eyeliner. This is the Sketch Marker. This is in a black color. I really like this one. It glides on super nicely. It's really easy to control. The tip is a really nice size. Not too long, not too short and stubby. It's really easy to make a sharp point on the ends. It doesn't transfer, so I'm really enjoying that one. I don't think they make this one anymore, but I do really like that. I used up my highlighter, which I'm super excited about. This is the Benefit What's Up highlighter, just a mini size, but I was able to get it used up. I wound up using it under my foundation, which I really liked using it in that way. I had used the Cover FX one up that way, so I decided to try this one that way too, and I did like using it in that way. Yeah, I'm not really into highlighters anymore, so just trying to get them used up, and so I wouldn't buy this again, but I'm glad I was able to find a way to use it up. I'm going to be replacing it with a highlighter from this palette. This is the Too Faced Everything Nice palette, and the shade is Inner Light, this one here. I've only used it maybe 1 or 2 times, so it's pretty much brand new. So that's gonna take a while. Next, I used up my perfume. So exciting. So this was the Pretty and Pure scent from the Pink line at Victoria's Secret. It's made with jasmine and pink lemonade. Not my favorite scent, but it was okay while it lasted. I'm going to be replacing it with yet another one from that line. So this one is the Ready to Party scent. It's made with pink lotus flower and apple. I do like this one much better. This one is one of my favorites. So this one and Warm and Cozy. I already used up Warm and Cozy, but Warm and Cozy was my #1 favorite. This is like my #2 favorite. I think this one smells really nice. So I've already got like maybe a little bit more than halfway used up. I'm thinking I can probably get this used up fairly quickly. I used up this eye cream I was using by Belif. I really like using this in the summertime, especially here in Japan. It gets so hot and humid, like so humid here in Japan in the summer. So I just feel like this is really nice and lightweight, a good eye cream to use in the summer for me. It doesn't work for me in the winter. My skin gets really sensitive in the winter, so it kind of irritates my skin in the winter. So I can't use it there, but I do love using it in the summer. I'm going to be replacing it with this lotion from Vichy. This is the Aqualia Thermal Lotion. Yeah, just a little sample size. I haven't used it yet, so I have no idea what it's like. Hopefully it'll be okay. Usually my skin's pretty normal in the summertime, so I'm thinking it'll be fine, but we'll see. I used up my nail polish, so I was working on this e.l.f. nail polish in the color Coral Dream. I really like these e.l.f. nail polishes, but they don't make them anymore. That's okay. And I'm going to be replacing it with this Zoya nail polish, switching it up from the e.l.f. This is in the shade Dot. I've had this for a really long time. It's about right below the word Zoya, like right here. I have it on my nails now. This is kind of a sheer nail polish, which I'm not crazy about, but if you do layer it up, it's not super sheer, so I do enjoy using it, so we'll see how we go with that. And the last thing I used up is my body care item. So this was a lotion from Nivea, the Marshmallow Care in the scent Healing Citrus. It's okay. I was really drawn in by the marshmallow aspect of it. Also, it was on clearance. I wouldn't buy this again. I don't think it's that hydrating. The scent was fine, I guess, but yeah, I'm all set with that. I'm going to be replacing it with this Nivea lotion. This is the Refresh Plus Splash. This is so weird. When you spray it, it like bubbles, and the bubbles pop. It's supposed to be kind of like a foam. I don't know. And it feels really cooling. Like, it's, I guess, nice to use in the summertime. And I do feel like it's a bit more hydrating than the marshmallow one. But I don't really like it. This was also on clearance, and I can definitely see why it was on clearance. The scent is supposed to be orange and bergamot, but it kind of smells like alcohol, like rubbing alcohol mixed with hairspray and maybe a little bit of citrus. I don't know. Not crazy about the scent. Like, let me just show you this if I can. So it's bubbling, and it, do you hear that? Isn't it so weird? So then it turns into like a kind of watery substance. It kind of sounds like Pop Rocks. Does anybody remember Pop Rocks? Well, anyway, I've been using this for a while now, actually, so the can's almost empty, so I'm thinking maybe I could have this done by next check-in, but we'll see. Okay, so those are all the items I used up. Let's move on to my other items. So I just realized I totally forgot to tell you what I'm replacing my foundation with. So I'm going to be replacing it with this one. This is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Foundation. It's in the shade F6.5. I think the shade's a good shade match for me. It's made with SPF 30, which is great, especially for summer. I like that it has a pump. I've only used it a couple of times so far, and I feel like it applies pretty streaky. After I put it on with a brush, usually I just have to kind of like stamp the brush, pat the foundation using the brush to take away a little bit of the streakiness, and then once I put the powder on, it looks fine, but so far I just think it's okay. But again, only used it a couple of times, so next check-in I think I'll probably have a better opinion. Anyway, moving on. So the concealer I was working on was this one from Too Faced, Born This Way. It's still going strong. You can't see anything, you can't tell where it is, I don't know. But I don't really see any like gap in the middle yet, so still going along with that. For setting spray, I was using this ColourPop one. I put it in this Tatcha bottle. Still going along with that. I would say it's maybe a little less than halfway. I think it's okay, not my favorite setting spray. I'm using this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, still going along with that. I do enjoy the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is almost done. Like, there's only the littlest bitty left. Like, I really have to like do the toothpaste squeeze now and like really get it up there. So I'm thinking maybe next check-in it could be done. Maybe. We'll see. But I do like the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Eyebrow pencil, I was using this one from Witch's Pouch. I only have this much left, just a little bit. So I just realized I forgot to mark my progress last time, so I can't really show you a comparison, but that's what it's looking like now. I also forgot to mark my lip liner. I was working on this Wet n Wild one in the shade Think Flamingos. I definitely think it's gone down a bit. Not really a big fan of this lip liner. It's just a little too creamy. It's hard to get a nice sharp line, so I wouldn't buy that again. For my lip product, I was using this Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade K-Dub. I really like this shade. I really like this formula. There's no really way to tell where it is. I've only been using this on the weekends, so I feel like there's not like a ton of progress. On the weekends is usually when I go out and I have to wear a face mask, so I like to wear a liquid lipstick when I do that because I feel like it doesn't transfer as much as a regular lipstick. So during the week when I'm working, I normally work from home anyway, not because of what's going on. So I've been trying to get use out of my regular lipsticks during the week because I don't usually leave the house during the week, so that's that. My hair item is this oil from OGX. So we're getting there, we're getting there. I was up there, now down here. Almost. Yeah, I really like this oil. I think it makes my hair really nice and soft. And for bronzer, I was using a bronzer from this palette, the A Few of My Favorite Things palette by Too Faced. I was using this Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I don't feel like it looks that much different. I've been really like trying to concentrate my brush on this part, like not in the middle where the hole is, so I feel like it's not going to look that much different. Also, it had been rainy season here in Japan, and it's been the longest rainy season in like 13 years. Like it rained every day for like a month straight, so we really weren't able to go outside. So I haven't really got much of a tan going on yet. So the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, it's still a little dark for me, so a little bit goes a long way, but officially rainy season is over, so hopefully I can get some more sun. We actually went to the river over the weekend, and the river was still flooded. That's how much rain we got, like still flooded. It had been really flooded. Yeah, so it was a little bit hard to go swimming because the current was a little bit stronger than usual and it was a little deeper than usual, so kind of dangerous. Hopefully it'll go down a little bit so we can get some swimming in this summer, but we'll see. Anyway, I think that's everything, so I'll see you next time. Bye!